everyone, welcome to another Advent video. It's now Monday the 10th of December 2018 and I'm wearing my AO Let Snow jumper that AO.com kindly sent me. I think it was a couple of Christmases ago. I still haven't managed to grow into it, unfortunately. It's still rather large. I could get another person in here with me. But anyway, here it is. So I'm going to be unboxing a requested video, a Dyson V8. Well, I can see your comments even before this video is uploaded and you're all commenting, get a V10, get a V10, get a V10. Well, the reason I'm wearing my AO.com t-shirt is AO.com did say to me, well, a lady who worked or maybe not works at AO.com anymore, I'm not sure. I was on the list to get one to review. They do have them in stock now, but I've not had any message from AO.com, so I'm not banking on getting one from AO.com, and quite frankly at the moment, especially with Christmas coming up, I can't afford £400 or £500 on a cordless vacuum. But next year I will be showing you a Dyson V10. Now it's going to be from a retailer where I can return it. I can use it and return it, because if I have to pay for it myself, I can't keep it. I'm not keeping it. I know you're saying, you keep all the other vacuums. Well, £500 for the top model is a lot of money. So, unless I get given one for Christmas, there is. I put one on my Amazon wish list if anyone's rich enough to want to buy me one. I mean, James Dyson might be watching this. So I've put one on there. But yes, I will be showing a V10 next year, whether I get one from AO.com to review or I have to pay for it myself and return it. I will be showing you a V10 in the first part of next year. I'd say the first 3 months, because hopefully that will silence the people that keep saying get a V10. Right, so I've got a V8 and I've had this. I opened this on Christmas Day last year. I've had a quick look at it, but I've not had it properly out of the box, and it's a year since I bought this and I got it in the sales. So obviously I wasn't in a rush. I've got a DC35, which was the first cordless Dyson I bought. I've also got a V6 Fluffy. I've got a V7 Motorhead, and of course I've got this V8 Absolute. So, you know, I've got quite a lot of Dyson cordless machines. I did try out the V10 in John Lewis a few weeks ago, and well, it was meh. It certainly can't replace, I don't care what Dyson say, it cannot replace a mains powered vacuum. Now there will come a time when these cordless cleaners will be powerful enough, they will have a long battery life, and they will be able to replace a mains powered vacuum, but that time isn't yet. And I will stake my trousers on that. I will appear with no trousers on if that's the case in the next 2 months. Now, whether Dyson have got a V12 up their sleeves, who knows? But anyway, right, here's a, you know, what's this? The thing. The instructions. I don't think I need to look at these, do I? Because it can't be much different to my V7. So here's the combi tool, little upholstery tool, and then the dusting brush. Quite a nice combination tool, those. What else have we got? A crevice tool. Again, that's a reasonable length. And in here, now not all the V8s come with all these tools. Obviously, there are different versions. But this will be the small dusting brush. Again, it's quite a useful little tool, this, for your blinds and things. Although, I don't think I want to use this cordless machine to clean my Venetian blinds, because they do take quite a while to clean. I think it'll run out of juice before I finish the job, and it'd be quite tiring to hold that in the hand all the time. I tend to use a cylinder vacuum with a long hose. But that is a nice little nozzle. It's a smaller version of the dusting brush that I favour on Dyson cleaners. But that is nice and soft. It is good for your more delicate items. You're dusting your shelves, your fabric lampshades and that sort of thing. And it's soft enough to use on your TV screen, computer keyboards, things like that. I've also got the old docking station. Looks just like the one on my V7. I do have my V7 out on its charging. I've got a charging stand, a freestanding stand that it goes on, but it's not been used. And basically that's because I do my Vacuum of the Month series. But from January, when I'm no longer doing Vacuum of the Month, I probably will use a cordless cleaner more for day-to-day pickups. That's where they excel. They're great for grabbing and doing your quick cleanup jobs. But in my opinion, and it's only my opinion and my experience, they are not suitable to replace a corded vacuum unless you live in a small apartment with mainly hard floors and maybe a couple of rugs. Then it could possibly replace a mains powered. But if you've got pets, if you've got kids, if you've got lots of carpet, it's my opinion that they can't at the moment replace a corded cleaner. There we go, that's the old doodah. What's that called? The mains adapter. Anyway, this was voted. I did a live, well, it wasn't a live video, I did a premiere video yesterday in my Advent series. And if you're not sure what a premiere video is, it doesn't mean I'm there live. Some people get confused thinking the video is live. When you see a premiere video coming up on YouTube, it basically means that the video is pre-recorded, but it's scheduled to start at a certain time, and there will be live chat available. So if I ever put a premiere video up, if you get a notification saying that there will be a premiere coming up, it means that I will be there in the chat, so you can chat to me as the video plays, but the video isn't live. So here we go in this, this is the tube in this gold colour with the old Dyson V8 Absolute sticker. Now this is something different that I'm looking forward to trying out. This is different to the small motorised head on my V7. It's got what to me looks like a much better brush roll, much denser brushes and very stiff brushes as well. So I think this is going to be one of the main advantages over the V7, this nozzle, because I think that's going to be very good on my stairs, on my hard wearing upholstery. I wouldn't use it on any loose covered upholstery, it might be a bit too vigorous. Doing inside the car too. So that, I wonder, yeah, I've never tried this. You possibly could comment. I could try it myself when I find my other motorised head. I wonder if that particular brush roll, which you can remove using a coin, I wonder if you can put this type of brush in the motor head for the V7. Answer below if you can, if you've tried that. So obviously this is the Absolute model, so you do get all the basic heads with this. This is the fluffy head, which I did have on, well, I've got it on my V6 fluffy. My V7 motor head didn't come with a fluffy head. My mum has the V6 fluffy that she got cheap. It was on offer and I said, oh, I'd get it. So she uses hers a lot, so I do have to clean that out quite a lot. So hers gets used on a regular basis. This gets very mucky. Fortunately, everything comes out for cleaning. But every few months or so when I go over to see my mum, I would give her Dyson a bit of a clean up. So anyway, you've seen the fluffy head before. It's good. It's good for larger particles and cleaning your hard floors. And of course we've got the main motorised head. You can use this on hard floors as well because it has the black carbon fibre brushes. They're specifically designed for hard floors, as well as of course the stiffer nylon brushes. So it is a dual purpose. It is not necessary to get the Absolute model if you want to do your hard floors. As I said, this will clean your hard floors. You can get the model down from this a bit cheaper. But if you've got a lot of hard floors, if you've got more hard floors than carpets, it might be worth getting a model with the fluffy head. But if you've got multiple surfaces in your home, lots of floors, lots of carpets, to get the best performance, you're going to have to be swapping the heads, which is a bit inconvenient, having to change heads when you're moving from room to room. But as I said, you can use this on both carpets and hard floors. Right, so there's that. That's all the tools, I think, isn't it? So we've got the cleaner. Let's move the box out of the way. So the main difference I can see between this and my V7 does feel a little bit heavier in the hand. It does have a better exhaust filter on the back of the machine. I believe it's got slightly, I'm not sure if it's slightly more suction and run time, but I don't think it's a huge difference. You've still got this bin emptying that cleans the shroud, and that's one complaint my mum has of her Dyson V6 Fluffy, the fact that a lot of dog hair and crud gets caught around the middle, and she doesn't really know how to clean it properly. She relies on me to do it for her, but it means having to take the bin off sometimes and giving it a proper clean. But this does solve that problem, helping to keep the shroud clean every time you empty it. Of course, you've got the filter as well in the top, which, despite the fact can look very clean, I do wash my mum's filter from time to time. I don't think she's ever done it, and it always looks very clean on the outside, but it gets dirty from the inside, so you never know. Just taking it out and looking, you think, oh, that's clean, I won't bother cleaning that, but the dirt is hidden inside. You'll be surprised how clean it looks, and then you start running it underwater and squeezing it. You'll be surprised how dirty the water is. It's best to run it underwater. Plain water is recommended, not any detergent. But you can also fill up the sink with water, put it in the sink and just really vigorously shake it about. Keep squeezing, keep rinsing until the water runs clear. And then, of course, you must leave it for at least 24 hours or so until it's thoroughly dry before popping it back. Or you can also, if you want, just buy a spare one of these. So when one is drying, you can pop the spare one in when you want to use it. So yeah, it is quite heavy in the hand. I think it has some charge. Now that pulsating noise is a little warning for you. Now it's pulsating because I blocked off the suction, so it's reducing the airflow through the cleaner. If you hear your Dyson Cordless making this noise, it either means that there's a blockage either in the nozzle, the tube, or somewhere here, or you have got a dirty filter. So you just check all those things. Once you've made sure the blockage is clear, it should stop pulsating. It should work fine. So this is the additional filter that just removes. And again, I believe that is washable. You can see it's a pleated affair. So this will be better for allergies, although it's a bagless cleaner. I don't care what you say, they may be sealed, but as soon as you open them, you know, you are exposing yourself. Ugh, that's a bit stiff because it's new. You're still exposing yourself to the dust. So you still have to take care to keep the dust from going up your nose if you're sensitive to dust. Yeah, that is a little bit awkward. But I think with use, that is very stiff on this one. With use, that should loosen up. Just because this is brand new. So yeah, you can see a little bit of, I don't know if we can see it here, you can see a bit of circuit board action going on in there. So yes, that just fits on. Of course, I said it's washable, but you'll be able to buy replacements if you need a replacement from Dyson. And it does have an indicator just here to show you the battery. I think it'll show 1 dot. So obviously I need to fully charge that before first use. I think it takes about 3.5 hours to fully charge. We can just remove all these stickers. It's also got 2 speeds. Now that was max. They're normally shipped in max. My mum's V6 Fluffy, she was complaining that it didn't last very long, but it was in max on the V6 Fluffy. I believe the button's at the back. So check that if you buy one of these, because they should be shipped in max, and you'll find it will run for 6 to 7 minutes before conking out. So you need to make sure it's in the regular setting. You should be fine on regular for most jobs. It's only if you come across something quite stubborn, you might have to flick it to max. I found with my V7 that I didn't have to use max very much at all. So on the lower setting, it should be a bit quieter. So yes, it's considerably quieter. So here's the, as I said, that is a good improvement over the V7. I think this will be very good. And then of course we've got, you can attach all the nozzles directly. The small nozzles and all the motorized tools can connect directly to the machine. So if you've got lots of stairs, you can use the main nozzle, which will make it a bit quicker for cleaning your stairs. You can of course use a small one. If you want to clean the risers as well as the treads of the stair, which I do from time to time, not every time I vacuum the stairs do I bother doing the risers. But when I do, this small head is easier to handle. But if you're just quickly whipping round up throughout the house, which these are good at, the quick whip round, you can just take the wand off and put on the motorized head. And you can, if you wanted to, if you've got stairs that aren't carpeted, you might have wooden stairs, you might even have glass stairs. If you live in an ultra modern house, you can attach the large fluffy head directly to the cleaner as well. And as you can see how it's rotating, as I said, this all comes out for cleaning, but you will find it will need cleaning from time to time. But you can do all of the cleaning. Most of the maintenance can be done without the need of tools. You just need a coin to undo some of the screw threads. And of course, any of the small tools will attach directly. You can buy an optional tool kit for this, which I would recommend, which does include a short flexible hose, which makes it easier for cleaning under the seats in your car. The one main disadvantage, well, there are two, and I constantly read these complaints on reviews for all the Dyson cordless machines, even the V10 reviews. These two complaints come up every time. Dyson knows about these complaints. They haven't addressed it. I was hoping they might have addressed it with V10, but they haven't. Two complaints I read most, and you can read the reviews for yourself if you don't believe me. But when it's a negative review, the two things that come up is having to keep your finger on the trigger all the time. Many cordless cleaners you can just flick on and they'll stay on. And a lot of people have found that tiring on the fingers, especially if you've got arthritis. They can't use this sort of machine. The other major problem, can you guess it, is the batteries. They're not swappable. So again, many manufacturers have addressed the battery problem with a battery that you can slide out and charge. Some even come with two batteries, such as the Shark models. Some Shark models come with two. And the Bosch cleaner that I recently tested, it only came with one, the particular one I tested, but there is a model with two, and you can of course buy spare batteries. So to me, if Dyson want to replace mains powered vacuums, they need to address the performance and they need to address the runtime. I'm sure they'll get there, you know, it will happen, but it's not there yet, in my opinion. So we'll see what Dyson come up with next year. They might design something new. It would be nice to see more of a full-sized cordless upright on the sort of lines of the light ball design, where they could incorporate a bigger, more powerful motor as well as larger batteries. And hopefully batteries that you can swap, because that would enable people to clean for longer. Because obviously with a mains powered vac, you can be vacuuming all day long as you've paid the electric bill. But with a cordless, you can only vac for as long as the battery will stay charged, and then of course you have to plug it back in for around 3 hours to 4 hours until you can use it again. So for me, I'd still think they're great for whipping round, for quick cleanup jobs, or for a very small home or apartment. They may replace a full-sized vacuum. But for any house, even an average size house that's mainly carpeted, and especially if you've got pets or kids, you still need to supplement it with a mains powered vacuum. That's just my opinion, but it is based on experience and it's based on using a lot of vacuum cleaners. A lot of vacuums. So I won't do a demo for this video. It's just a quick advent video just to show that I've actually opened it. It's not fully charged. I will do a full demo of this in the new year. And if I get a V10, well, no, when I get a V10, I will probably do a big comparison. They've been done before on YouTube, so it's probably nothing you haven't seen before. But at least I can compare my DC35, my V6 Fluffy, my V7 Motorhead, my V8 Absolute, and whichever V10 I decide to go for, or if I get sent one from AO.com, whichever model they decide to send me. So there you go. So that's for all of you that said yes, unbox the V10 on my video yesterday. In the comments section I asked, would you like me to unbox the V10 next, and quite a few people said yes. Not the V10, so the V8. Some people did say the V10. But anyway, so there's plenty of demo videos of other Dyson cordless cleaners on my channel. This is the most like the V7 Motorhead that I've demoed, but I think it will have a little bit more power, slightly more runtime. It's got the additional filter, which is good if you've got allergies. And I think for me, the main benefit, and I'll see when I actually use this machine, but I think the main benefit will be this much improved brush roll. I think that, let's just give that a go. Yeah, I think that will do very well. So, if you're looking for a cordless vacuum cleaner for Christmas, whether you want to go for the latest V10, or you're quite happy with the existing V8s, they are good machines. Most of the cordless Dysons are best buys in Which magazine or Which online. But the cleaner, currently, there is a cleaner that beats every other cordless machine, and that's a Samsung model. I'll put a picture up here. I can't remember the model name. It's quite a new model, but that currently, at the time of making this video, in December 2018, is the top rated cordless vacuum cleaner. And the top rated cylinder vacuum is a Miele, which I'm hoping Santa might be bringing me. I don't know. But the top rated bagless upright is the Dyson Lightball. So they do make some good machines, but they are, obviously, everyone knows, they're a premium brand. They cost a lot of money, especially the V10. And it doesn't seem to me that Dyson are going to reduce them. They didn't offer any reductions during Black Friday on the V10. So we'll see. You can probably pick up a V8 or a V7 cheaper. They may be on offer, but the V10, Mr. Dyson doesn't seem to want to reduce those at the moment, but you never know. When the V12 comes out, or V11, they might offer discounts on the V10. So, a V10 will be coming to this channel next year. You don't have to keep asking me. I do know you want to see a V10, but there's loads and loads of videos on YouTube if you want to see a V10. But I will be having my own take on the V10 as well. My unbiased views as well, not biased. I've got my own favourites. I've got preferences of brands I like, machines I like, but that's based on owning them. It's not based on being brainwashed, as some folk unfortunately are. They're just taken in by the marketing. But as I said, Dyson are okay, they're good. A lot of people swear by them, but also a lot of people have started complaining. And don't forget, the batteries also, in all cordless machines, whether you're buying a Dyson, a Shark, a Vax, whatever, the batteries have a limited life, and you might have to find you're spending quite a lot of money to buy a new battery long before the cleaner wears out. So bear that in mind when you're looking at cordless vacuums. Thanks for watching. Hope I've not upset too many of you Dyson fans, but I'm just saying it as it is. They're good machines, but there's a lot of choice, isn't there, in the cordless market? A lot of different machines coming out, and I think next year, again, this year has been really big for cordless machines, and that trend will definitely continue. I do see it as the future, but I don't agree with James Dyson saying that his cordless cleaner will replace a mains powered cleaner. No manufacturer at the time of making this video, in my opinion, has got there yet, but they will. There will be a time in the not too distant future when a cordless machine will clean as well as a mains powered vacuum. That's it then. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow. There'll be another Advent video, and I'll try and put on a jumper that actually fits me. Oh, sorry about you haven't seen my socks. Well, they don't match the cleaner. They sort of match the they sort of match the jumper. They've got my green Christmas parcel socks on today. There we go. See you all tomorrow. Bye for now.